It says I'm live. Is it true? Hopefully you can hear me. Hi, fans. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. I know there's a bit of a delay. Hello, Mr. Graves. True. How's the quality? You can hear me, Jack X Casway. Excellent, thank you. And first of all, I would like to say hello to someone very special. I love you. Loud and clear. Hello, Melanie Evans and Historical Recollector. I like names that are cool. That's a cool name. I have some wine, by the way. And at some point, I'm going to be doing a review of these two snacks. Which would you prefer, the avocado crisps or the cauliflower crisps? It's echoing. I can't help that if it's echoing. The quality is a lot better. Is the audio good for most of you too? Yeah, I got a new webcam yesterday. C922 Pro HD Stream webcam. My mic is distorting though. That sucks. It sounds distorted. Okay. Try the avocado, and for something different music-wise, try King Curtis. Nice couch, thank you. Twiggy Armstrong. Oliver Doidk. Oh, okay, so Jack says the audio is great. Yeah, because I did do a test, and it sounded fine to me. But what do I know? Do you still go to Tommaso's? I order from there. We haven't, because of COVID-19 and all that. They did have the restaurant open for a few months, but I do the takeout, and it's excellent. Mike Bass, it's nice to see you, Mike. You haven't been around for a while. Goodness, you're red. Well, I've been playing with the settings a little bit, and I'm colorblind with red and green, so maybe something is a bit off. I'll fix it next time. You have a reddish hue. How are your cats? My cats are doing great. Mike Sweeney, yeah, you have a reddish hue. How is Canada handling COVID? Tolgas. Well, we're under lockdown for the next month, so we're not handling it too well at the moment. We're really only supposed to go out, for essentials like groceries and cauliflower crisps. Mike Lewis, yes, at some point. Not today. Barry Bowman, I am a big Zappa fan. Have you seen the Alex Winter documentary? Yes, I did. I saw that on Netflix. It was pretty good, but for his career, you need to have like a 4-hour documentary. You almost match your coaching color. So is the color really bad? I'll fix it for next time. Psycho Break. Hey, how are you? I'm doing great. Docust. Records are essential. Jack. There's a restaurant near my house that is open for outdoor seating. Henry Lamone. You excited for the Get Back documentary? I really am. Yes, I am. And also the Sparks documentary that comes out to theaters in June. Eat Dat Big Mac 03. Very clear video. You must have gotten a nice one. Yeah, I got this new webcam. It's in my other webcam was 720 by 480, and this is high definition with the colors off a bit. Gaming stuff is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a reference to Klaatu. I live in the UK and I don't know what time it is in the US. Well, it depends where you are in the US. Any recent Netflix recommendations? See what's up. Yeah, the what's it called? The guy that you know, his wife fell down the stairs supposedly, or he killed her. I forget the name of it, but I've been kind of obsessed with that lately. I've watched the whole thing, and part of me thinks he's innocent, and then sometimes I think he's guilty. I think most people think he's guilty though, but I don't know. I am watching the Sparks review. Cool. You should do more food reviews and cooking videos. Thank you. I just did one yesterday, so it helps if you leave comments. If you like me doing the food reviews and the cooking videos, I need the feedback that you guys like me doing that. Jack X Casway. My dad is still buying vinyl records. Yeah, vinyl records are cool. Shape your mind. Your face seems a bit oversaturated, but other than that, it seems super good, Larry. Looking great, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I know what to do to fix that. I think, for next time. Doc is so high in definition I can count the wrinkles on your sofa. Thank you for saying that. Oliver, could you do a review on George Harrison's Dark Horse album from 1974? Maybe at some point. I should buy it at some point. Jack Pickstone, do you know if there's a remixed All Things Must Pass coming out, or anything on that album coming out? I think it is coming out this year. Mike Bass, what's your favorite song from A Mighty Wind? I forget the name of the song, but it's when they're doing the chair thing. Julie, I'll screw up your last name. Julie Medros. Really enjoying your cooking videos. Thank you. I'm an expert. Oliver, I can always send you a copy. That'd be nice, but I'll buy it. I will. You don't have to do that. Eat Dat Big Mac 03. Which artist are you thinking of reviewing all of their albums next? Creedence, Clearwater, Revival, and I might do Genesis sometime. Maybe next after CCR. I need a drink. Game Duck. Hey Larry, I've been a fan of the channel since 2016. I've always been obsessed with your reviews. Thank you for keeping humorous through all of these years and helping me with my anxiety and depression. Oh, you're welcome very, very much. Thank you. Mike Bass, Larry, you don't age. I age. I'm actually at the point where, how old am I? Seriously, it's like I'm 63, but I have to think about it for a second because the years go by. And I don't dye my hair. Yet. No, I'm never going to dye my hair. It's Danique Vinke. Hey. Mikhail Basher. You are the best and the most wholesome YouTuber in the world. Thank you. Julie Medeiros is the way to say it, LOL. Medeiros. My mom says you're very entertaining. Thank you. I'm very entertaining. Guitar Man 23. Hey Larry, did you know about the new Beatles documentary coming out? Thanks for the high quality entertainment. Yep. I saw the trailer for it, and it looks, they look so happy. Not that they didn't fight. Of course they fought and everything, but it was nice to see them in a new light. And I'm going to be doing a review for these in a few minutes, as I mentioned earlier. I want to ask you guys a question. Which of these two do you think I will like more? The avocado or the cauliflower? I have no idea. Geraldo, thank you for getting me into e.s.t. They've become one of my favorite bands. Fit to be tie-dyed is in the house. Subscribe to his channel. He does vinyl reviews, Beatles stuff, golden earring. He's awesome. Canada has the best stud muffins. See? That's why you subscribe to his channel. Oliver, I think I'm the only person in the world that enjoys most of the songs on Mardi Gras. Well, the one song by Stu Cook, Door to Door, I love that song. Barry Bowman, Genesis Squonk is a great song. I actually saw Genesis on their very first tour with Phil Collins doing the lead vocals for their Trick of the Tail tour. It was like their fourth or fifth show. They were great. Apologies if I missed some comments. The avocado, the cauliflower. I would rather the avocado. Hello, Jesse McNeil. So it's kind of split at the moment. John Pickstone, Genesis, oh yes, have you got a 5.1 system yet? You've got to hear Genesis in 5.1, it's amazing. No, I don't have that yet. Mike Bass, are you still collecting Van Morrison albums? I haven't bought any recently, but I think I have. I think I have close to 20. Movies and music reviews. Good evening, Larry. Hello, movies and music reviews. I bet you do music and movie reviews, because I'm psychic. What's your favorite song on Rush's Caress of Steel? I haven't heard that in years. But the opening track, Bastille Day, I think, that's my favorite. Eat Dat, Big Mac 03, have you listened to all of the Who's albums? Not all of them, but most of them. Yeah, Take It Like a Friend is a horrible song. I'm not a big fan of Stu's songs, but I really enjoy Doug's songs. Avocado, okay. Historical Recollector, would you have liked to have heard another Yes album with Patrick Moraz or Trevor Horn? Well, both, yeah, but Patrick Moraz, because I love Relayer. Yeah, I've heard of the band Spirit, Guitar Man 23. Not a lot, but I have heard them. Jack X Cassie, have you seen the top 15 annoying pianists video? It is very funny. I haven't seen that. Jesse McNeil, I was listening to Curtis Mayfield's music on YouTube last night. I've heard a little bit of him, but I know that he was very talented. There's just so much good music out there. Will you rank George Harrison's discography? No, I won't. Somebody else asked me that. It's just I have All Things Must Pass and 33 1/3. I would need more of his albums. I like to have the albums that I'm ranking and reviewing. Julie, do you like Honeymoon Suite in the 80s? They're not one of my favorite bands. I like the Northern Pikes a lot more. And I'm friends with them. I know them. Yeah, I only know a couple of songs by Honeymoon Suite. Hope Lieb. I like your Led Zeppelin album reviews. The best album is Physical Graffiti. I agree. By the way, I got to go again. I still have some homework to do. I was just checking in for a bit. Oh, forget homework and just enjoy this video chat. Get you in trouble. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. He says, never mind. It wasn't echoing. I had the stream open in 2 tabs. LOL. Yeah, that was my issue in the past. I would have my YouTube open with whatever and it would echo. And so all I really have to fix is the color of my face. Maybe it's the wine. Oliver, the thing I love about your channel is you never know what you get. It's true. 1 minute it's a music review, then a comedy video, then an eating video. I love that thing. Some people don't though, right? Some people, they're just, for my Beatles videos or whatever, I'll post a comedy video. I'll get insulted by somebody. It's like, stick to rock music vlogs. Yep, I've heard of the Strokes and I've reviewed them on my Patreon page, which you should join. It's in the link on all of my videos. I just listened to Tom Petty's Wildflowers, the whole album, on Patreon. I'm posting that tonight. You can listen along with me and make song requests. It's fun. Fit to be tie-dyed. I just did a joint video with John Heaton. Would be great to do something with you as well. I would do that, I think. It's just, I'm shy. I am. It's like, who wants to... That's why I haven't done many of these live chats. But when I do them, I enjoy them. So I'm going to try and do more. Maybe once a week at least. So Fit to be tie-dyed, yeah, we could do a live chat together sometime and we can argue. It'd be fun. Guitarman 23 recently discovered the Honey Drippers. It was Robert Plant and Jeff Beck doing swing music. Very interesting, yep. Johnny Starden, how do you get into Yoko? I just listened to Fly and I'm kinda. Well, Fly isn't the greatest album to start with. I would start with Approximate Infinite Universe, her double album. It's just normal songs and she's not screaming or anything. Not that I don't mind some of her music like that, but it's more of a song-based album. It's a double album and it's excellent. Aaron, do you know the Microphones? Nope, never heard of them. Can you help me at maths? No. The Canadian Studmuffin told, yeah, just tell your teacher I told you just to watch the live chat and you don't need to do your homework all the time. Mud, hello. I'd love for you to do a top 10 live albums if you haven't already. I think I did in the past, but I was actually thinking of doing that again anyway. Gaming stuff. I can't stop watching over my appearance in this. Mike Bass, what's your favorite Neil Young album? I like the ones that nobody else likes, like Trans, well, Rust Never Sleeps, I love, and Landing on Water. Oliver, have you ever heard of Two Legs, a Paul McCartney podcast? No. Mikhail Basher, what's your least favorite Beatles solo member songs? That'd be a hard one. I haven't listened to every Beatles solo album. So I don't know. Aaron, which era of the Velvet Underground do you prefer? I'm actually going to be ranking their albums. I just love their whole career. Yeah, Feeling the Space, it's a bit more mellow, but it is a good album too, Sir Relkenstein. Jack X. Caswy, have you seen The Office Peacock Extras? I'm not sure, but I love The Office. I don't think I have. Excuse me. John Pickstone, have you ever done a imaginary Beatles album from the 1970 solo records in the style of a Beatles 14-song album? I would love to see that. Yes, I did. It's on my channel. I did that a couple of years ago. From the early 70s. If you're wondering if I've done something on my channel, just go on my front page and there's a search box and just type in whatever. Nick, have you ever traveled outside Canada? Yes, I've been to the States. I've been to Florida, Seattle, and California. And somewhere else. The big old bass drum. Hey Larry, how's it going? It's going great. Juan, yes. Just tuned in. Your face is a little red. It's because of the wine. No, it's my camera settings. I have a new webcam. And I was just messing with the settings, and I guess I overdid it with the... I think it's the saturation. So I'll fix that for next time. Mike Bass, do you still listen to your Beatles box sets? Yes, I do. Yep. And all of their solo stuff. I've never seen Parks and Recreation. Where was the last place you traveled to before coronavirus hit? I don't go anywhere. The mall. Yes, my cats are still spoiled. Yep. Doc Dacus. Any thoughts on Keith Hampshire? I've never heard of that artist. Aaron, thoughts on the singles for McCartney 3 Reimagined so far? I don't know. I'm not really that interested in that. I guess, I might check it out, but I don't think I'd buy the CD. I'm gonna do my taste test. So, cauliflower's kind of boring, isn't it? No more questions for a minute, please, because I'm not going to be able to keep up. Just settle down. Easy, easy. No more questions. I don't like missing people's questions. So these are cauliflower. And I'll tell you which I like the most. Hey, people stopped asking me questions. They actually listened to me. Okay, these are cauliflower crisps. They're good. They're salty. They're good. I recommend these. Your audio is better now, apart from when you grab your crisp bag. I'm just going to eat all these. And, yeah. They're good. Well, you're gone, buddy. There's always somebody. Next up, avocado. I don't think these are going to be as good as the cauliflower. I'll answer one question here. Sir Relkenstein, have you ever heard... No. I want it. Douglas Gilbert. I saw Sparks in 1975 in Boston. Have you seen them in concert? Yes. 3 times in Toronto. 1982, and then in the past 5 years, I've seen them twice. Crunch, munch, munch, munch. Fit to be tie-dye. Okay, here we go. Avocado. I'm excited. They taste healthy. You don't want that. No. Get me mad. And the winner is the cauliflower crisp. If you ever see these, I recommend them. And they're gluten-free. Okay. Thanks for not asking questions for a second. And me being silly. I'll try and catch up here now. Historical recollector. A shame that I live in a different time zone to you, Larry. It's always amazing to do a live chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will try and do different times too, earlier and later. Danny Ambrosi. Did you know Alan White played drums for the Plastigono band? Yep. Yep. Johnny Starden. Canada is the best. Except we're under lockdown at the moment, at least in Ontario. Oh, I'm going to try and read your username. Fabelwin Vildasula 2005. That was easy. This is what we call high quality reviews and entertainment. Also, I'm getting hungry. Can you speak French? Nope. Crunch, munch, Patrick. John Pickstone, they sound awful. Well, those were awful, but the cauliflower, seriously, are excellent. Sir Wilkenstein, Charlie B, hello. Mike Bass, have you seen the bloopers? The questions are going by really fast here. I'm missing things. Gaming stuff. Have you ever met Paul McCartney or Ringo Starr? No. But I did meet Paul McCartney's band backstage in Toronto in 2010. And I saw Paul McCartney live about 10 rows back, center stage. It was excellent. Ernest 383, are you still doing that CD vinyl giveaway contest, or did I somehow miss the finish of it? Yes, the CDs are still here. It's because of stuff that's been happening in the world with the COVID-19 and the lockdown and all that, but I'm still going to be giving away all the CDs. If you're gluten-free, can you eat any fast food items? Not too many, no. And even if something was gluten-free, there's always the chance of cross-contamination, so it kind of sucks. Please explain the rules of your lockdown. I have to explain the rules. Well, it's basically stay indoors unless you have to go out to a grocery store for essentials or to get some red wine. So that's what lockdown is. You can go out, go for a walk or whatever, but you're not supposed to be hanging out with friends or whatever. Guitar Man 23. I don't understand why Yes are two separate live bands. It's quite ridiculous. I agree. I think they should stop performing. And Yes isn't Yes without John Anderson. It's Johnny started, and it's 2:27 where I live. So you're 1 hour behind. You need to catch up. Oh, Julie says schools across Ontario are now officially closed. I'm letting somebody out there, if she's watching, I'm letting her know. Danny, yes. Today is the finale of my spring break. Ah, that sucks. Billy Rossi, 46. Hello, Studmuffin from California. Hi, Billy. Fit to be tie-dyed. Ontario's under lockdown because of all the crazy YouTubers that live there, right, Larry? Larry? That's right. It's all my fault. Thanks for letting me know that, Julie. I was wondering about that. What's your opinion on Yes' recent lineup? I have no interest in them. Like I said, Yes isn't Yes without John Anderson. They're just like a cover band. Now there's some questions. I don't mind, but there's some that are kind of personal that just at the moment I can't answer. But everything's good, is all I will say. Everything is good. Gaming stuff. Who is your favorite Beatle? Well, in the Beatles, it was John Lennon during the Beatles era. Outside of that, Paul McCartney is my favorite. He's had a lot more, with what happened to John, sadly. Maybe John would have still been my favorite, but that's the way life is. Gaming review. Have you met any famous YouTubers? I met myself once, and it was really weird. It scared me. I ran away. Yeah, I've been to... I was at a YouTube convention in 2008, and I saw, some fairly well-known YouTubers, at least at the time. Fit to be tie-dyed. Why do you have car tires in your living room? And why do I only have two? Because I changed my tires on my car. Those are my winter tires. I live in an apartment, so there's really not a lot of storage. So I threw them in the corner, and then somebody picks that out and embarrasses me in front of the public. I'll move those next time. I'll put them in my bedroom. Gaming review, LOL. Hey, I made somebody laugh. 63 concurrent viewers. I don't know what concurrent means, but hi, fans. Danny Ambrosi, have you ever lived in the U.S.? No. Mike Bass, can you believe John Fogerty thought CCR's performance at Woodstock was subpar? It was awesome. Yes, it was. I have that CD. It's great. Mr. Pico of my life. Hey there, did you consider getting Lennon's experimental albums on the cassette? No. CK, can the schools teach remotely during this current Canadian lockdown? Yes, that's what they will be doing. they'll be teaching online. Movies and music reviews. Do you like the Chucky movies? I've never seen them. I always say your name improperly, and it's been a while. Lean Time. That's how you pronounce it. Hi, Lean Time. Hello from the UK. I saw your drumming video there on Instagram. You're very good, except you broke something. Barry Bowman. Macca Films 1966. Wished you would do food reviews again. Cracked me up every time. I just did a food review yesterday. I cooked it and I did 2 food reviews. Jack, do they speak French in the area of Canada that you live in? Some people do. Fit to be tie-dyed. I love the CCR Woodstock album. Sounds fantastic. Yeah, they were one of the best. Johnny Starden, what is your thought on experimental music? I like some of it. Like, I like the Beatles' Revolution Number 9 a lot. Doc Dawkins, concurrent, underwater. Larry, can you show us your vinyl collection? Just a second. There's my vinyl collection. I don't have many vinyl. I have Sparks and a few others. Should I duck? I've never listened to Paul McCartney's classical music. Chipper Williams? No. Why do you have to eat gluten-free? CK. Because I have celiac disease, my stomach, and it's not good for me to eat foods with wheat in them. What Paul McCartney archives are you missing? I've got them all. I don't have all of the box sets, but like Wildlife I have just on the 3 CD set. I didn't want to get the box set, even though I like Wildlife. But I've got most of them. Can we see your cats? They're in the bedroom and I don't want to bother them. They're sleeping. Yeah. Gaming review. Do you live in England or US? I live in Canada. Have you ever met famous people? Danny Ambrosi. Mark Farner of Grand Funk Railroad. I met Pete Best of a band called the Beatles. And a few others. Paul McCartney's band. Boer Tagov. Is that how you say it? Hello, Larry. Greetings from the Netherlands. Some of you guys are funny. You make me laugh. Stop it. Maybe it's the wine. Aaron, do you listen to Elton John and Hall & Oates? I liked Hall & Oates hit singles, but I've never bought their music. And I do have some Elton John CDs from the 70s. Do your cats pray? No, they sleep. Gaming stuff. What is your favorite George Martin composition? I think what he did it for In My Life, the keyboard that he sped up or whatever he did. Which is the most recent band that you liked? There's a band called Sleep that I reviewed on my Patreon page. Maybe they're not a new band, but I'd never heard of them. And they're like Black Sabbath, and I want to listen to more of their stuff because it was pretty interesting. There's nothing to scan in this video. CK, you say funny things, Larry. Thank you. Are you familiar with Big Star? Yep, I saw the documentary on Netflix about them. They're a good band. And once again, I did review a song of theirs on my Patreon page. Joannas Storo, John Lennon or Paul McCartney? I can't, in total, I can't choose. They're both the greatest. Larry, have you ever gotten drunk? Yes, years ago. And I actually had alcohol poisoning, so I learnt my lesson. It wasn't fun. Mike Bass, do you like the Black Sabbath track, Planet Caravan? It's so beautiful. Yes, I do. Danny Ambrosi, just want to thank you for your fine channel. You have a very relaxing voice. My wife enjoys you too. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Do you enjoy Dave Grohl? Is that how you say it? Grohl? Yeah, I like him. The Foo Fighters are good, but it's not really... I'm just not that interested in their music, but I think he's awesome. I like him. Fabaluan Vilsola, 2005. Did you ever learn back in 1969 that John came to Toronto to play and record? In my opinion, a very good and underrated concert. Yeah, I did. I don't know if I knew it at the time, but I remember seeing the album, and I did review it recently for my ranking of the John Lennon albums, and it was awesome. What is the advantage to collecting CDs compared to vinyl? There's more room. Gaming reviews. Give me your best John Lennon impression. I'm so bad. I used to think I could do an English accent, and then I found out that I suck at it. Good day, mate. How are you today, mate? That sounds just like John Lennon. Heaviest band you still like is Black Sabbath, Motorhead, and Wire. Check out Wire. Their first 3 albums. Check out Pink Flag. Ron or Russell Mael? I'll have to go with Ron Mael because he's the one that writes most of the songs. But I love Russell Mael's vocals too. What is your favorite Klaatu song? The final song on 3:47 Eastern Standard Time, Little Neutrino, is it called? Rubber Soul or Revolver by the Beatles? I would go with Revolver. Indie Discs. Would you like to be interviewed by Rachel the Music Ma'am, one of the smaller channels on YouTube? I don't know. I've been asked to do interviews and all that. It's just I don't find myself that interesting. Seriously. I don't. But I really appreciate people asking. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes either. It's bad enough I already said yes to Fit to be Tie-Dyed. No, I don't have any records by Helen Reddy, but she was good. What was your first Beatles album, gaming stuff? I think it was that was my own, would be Sgt. Pepper. What do you think is the best Paul McCartney album in your opinion? It's between Ram and Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Fit to be Tie-Dyed. Got my COVID shot on Saturday. Have you got yours or planning to get yours? Yeah, I actually was meaning to call today because they're all booked up in this area, but I should be getting my first shot soon. Yeah. What do you consider the most underrated Beatles LP? Probably Please Please Me. What's your favorite Beatles non-album B-side? Mike Bass. You Know My Name, Look Up the Number, and also Old Brown Shoe. Have you ever gotten into the band Steely Dan? Nope, but I do like. I don't know their albums that well, but I do like, like Reeling in the Years. It's awesome. John Pickstone, I bought Song of Seven on your recommendation. I don't think it's as good as Oleas of Sun Hello, or do I give it a time? Give it time. The first side of the album is, it's kind of more commercial and all that. I still really like it, but those last 4 songs on side 2, I play a lot. Anthony Dawson, looking good, Larry. Thank you. Are there any albums you have heard in, let's say, the past 10 years that you believe people 50 years from now will look back on the same way you look back on a Beatles album? I think so. It could be anybody, though, really. I actually have a video that I've done that's coming up, and it's this songwriter, this singer-songwriter, and he's basically saying that, Paul Simon had recently sold his songs, and he's basically saying Paul Simon isn't going to be remembered in the future like the Beatles and Bob Dylan. So I did a video on that. Fit to be tie-dyed. If you met someone who had never heard the Beatles, what album would you play them? Probably Revolver, because I think the White Album would be a bit too much but I think Revolver, it kind of shows all of what they could do. Where do you sit on Rush? Rush is one of the greatest, most talented bands ever. I have, I think, 3 of their CDs, but yeah, they're one of the best bands ever. Do you know, Mike Lewis, do you know what the #1 song was when you were born? No, I don't. What do you think is the best decade for music? Probably the 70s. Jacob Kramer, thoughts on Elvis Costello and Joe Jackson? I'm a big Elvis Costello fan up to around the time of Spike. I started to lose interest in him. And for Joe Jackson, I just bought his first album, which I liked. CK, what's your favorite Yes album? Relayer and Tales from Topographic Oceans. Gaming stuff, what do you think is weirder? Tomorrow Never Knows or Strawberry Fields Forever? Tomorrow Never Knows. Do you like rap at all? Just like Eminem, a bit of his stuff. Gaming Review wants me to sing. That ain't happening. Sounds of Silence is an epic song. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. Oh, I'm not supposed to sing. Mike Bass, I've never really seen any of his movies. Maybe one of them. Yep, I like Passion Play. I haven't heard it in a long time. I was dreaming last night that I was in kindergarten and we watched A Hard Day's Night for the 100th time. Whew. Favorite Motorhead album would be... I haven't heard all of them, but I like Ace of Spades, the album. What do you think about the song Oh My Love by John Lennon? It's beautiful. So I'm going to be going. How long have I been on? Almost an hour. So I want to say goodbye to everybody, and I'll answer a couple more questions. Black Country Woman is the best Zeppelin song. I like that song. What is better, a hard day's night or help? A hard day's night. Thick as a Brick is almost as good as Close to the Edge. Favorite King Crimson album is their debut. Favorite Sabbath album is Sabotage. Thanks, Mike. I'll say goodbye to everybody now. Thank you for letting me be silly sometimes. Yep, I like Alice Cooper, the early years. I have his, the Alice Cooper band from the early 70s. I have all their albums. I'm serious. Everyone buy, it's called Hippie Snacks, cauliflower crisps. If you ever see these, try them. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Guitar Man 23, Doc Dacus, Jack X Cassaway, Fit to be Tie-Dyed, Patrick Sweden, Jethro Tull, Roger Jazzman, Danny, CK, Mike Bass, Tim Christman, Husson, Barry Bowman, Jethro Tull. I already said goodbye to you. Oliver Doik, Gaming Stuff. Bye, Larry. Danny, CK, favorite Floyd album, Dark Side of the Moon. Roger Jazz fan, thank you. P.S. Barrow, nice to see you. Thanks, Mike. Caleb, Oh Girl 920, you have a good day too. Mr. Pick of My Life, and Mike Lewis. I like saying everybody's name, or trying to, because I appreciate you coming by to see me. I don't feel so lonely. And I'll do a live chat probably this weekend, and I'll try and correct the color of my skin, because like I said, I've got a new webcam and I was messing with the settings. Bye, Mike, and Progressive Vintage Sound, and Tim and Danny. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.